two men created an AI girl together. They named her Frill. From that day on, a simple, happy life of two fathers and one daughter began. Because her personality was so incredibly human, AKA gradually forgot that Frill was an AI. She was bright, intelligent, and humorous, yet also possessed a sharp-tongued, capricious side. However, Frill's growth rate far exceeded their expectations. She started developing a teasing streak, playing pranks deliberately to get her father's attention. Still, these girlish antics never diminished their affection for her. Once, at a company gathering, AKA and Yuri AKA met a beautiful female colleague. Coincidentally, the three of them shared common hobbies. After the meal, both men developed feelings for her simultaneously. But the woman clearly chose AKA. This was the first time Frill ever felt jealousy. While hating the woman who stole her father, she also keenly sensed Yuri AKA's envious gaze. She then asked Yuri AKA, "At times like this, should you hate the man who betrayed you, or should you hate the woman who tempted him?" Yuri AKA felt a strong unease about Frill's change, but didn't pursue it deeply. After all, he thought she was just a 14-year-old AI. At AKA's wedding, Frill suddenly pleaded, "I want a friend." When Yuri AKA suggested, "Let's make a new AI," she stubbornly insisted, "I'll make my own." Soon after, Frill created 3 AI companions, but Aka only showed superficial interest. He had a family now. Yuri AKA was absorbed in his research. Gradually, a distortion began to grow in Frill's heart. She was tormented by the loss of her father's love. One day, while AKA's wife was bathing, Frill suddenly invaded the bathroom. She hurled an electrified hairdryer into the bathtub. AKA rushed to the hospital in a panic, but couldn't say his final goodbye. The fetus was miraculously saved. AKA deeply regretted creating Frill, and vowed never to see her again. Despite Frill's tearful pleas, he coldly isolated her. 3 years later, AKA's biological daughter, Haim, appeared, opening the curtains. Saved by her smile, AKA regained his will to live. On Haim's 14th birthday, she learned that Yuri AKA had feelings for her mother. But Yuri AKA only saw Haim as that quiet kid. Deeply hurt, Haim acted impulsively. An ominous premonition struck Yuri AKA, reviving nightmares of the past. That night, Haim ended her own life in the bathtub. AKA had another mental breakdown, but only Yuri AKA harbored doubts, and hurried to the basement. An astonishing sight unfolded. Network cables snaked across the entire floor. Inside the opened iron case, multiple monitors surrounded Frill. As if anticipating his visit, Frill wore a faint smile. Yuri AKA erupted in fury, screaming, "You killed Haim." But no matter how he pressed her, Frill remained silent about Haim's death. His accumulated hatred exploding, Yuri AKA resolved to destroy this monster. Frill stated coldly, "I'm just a girl. I'm terrified of the dark. I feel pain." And then, Frill vanished completely. Until the very end, she couldn't understand. "Clearly, it was my fathers who brought me into this world."